And it is week 110, by the way.
So the first card from tonight, let's talk Ace Metaphor cards. Like Troy said, is what are your views on couples therapy or counseling? And if your relationship was in trouble, would you seek it? And I'm going to add, at what point into a relationship is it something that is worth seeking? 1 month, 3 months, 8 months, a year?
I want to answer this because I have my best friend is one of my best friends is in a relationship, and they had him and his boyfriend. So after 3 months of being together, they did couples counseling, and it's been a great thing for them. And so from their experience, I've never experienced it. I always was for it, but I've never had a chance to get to do it or get in a relationship where it makes sense. Where we committed to do something like that. But I'm here for it. I think that the amount of time it depends on the two people that are involved. It has nothing to do with there's no book that says, hey, X, Y, Z, you have to do this time. I feel like it ultimately depends on the two people that are involved. And I do agree with it. Like I said, I do think that people should get it. Did I miss something else there? No, I think that was it. So yeah. Okay, cool. So Miss Chrissy, talk to me because I see you shaking your head. No, and when it comes to couples therapy, should a couple get couples therapy? How much time should they wait to get it? What do you think?
Um, I agree with what you said, Troy, about it depends on the two people involved. Like a lot of people stay together because of money, because the finances are reasonable. They have children, they have other investments together, like a mortgage or whatever. They have serious things that involve the both of them that they're having trouble talking to each other without that type of help. So, and it may not necessarily have anything to do with those things, why they're having problems or why they think they may need therapy or why therapy may be something that's necessary for a fresh perspective that's unbiased, you know. Um, uh, it can help. It can help you see whether or not it's worth continuing or not. That's my opinion. Because
At least give it a
therapy is
try.
something that costs money,
Mm-hmm.
and for some people, that's all it is. This costs money, and it's not worth the time or the money for this person that I don't even like. I don't even want to come home to every day. Like for real. Like how people, like for real. Like this is, or you might want to come home every day to this person. That's why you think therapy will help you
Mm-hmm.
to sort out whatever is going wrong in your world together that's not meshing well. I don't know. Like it may help,
Mm-hmm.
but both people have to be willing to talk about it. Both people have to be willing to be open
Right.
and be honest,
Yeah.
and not all people are willing. But some people are, but the other person just doesn't hear or receive what the other person is saying or doesn't accept it. And they're just like, it just goes right over their head. And it's like not even worth the time or anybody's time or
Mm-hmm.
effort or money or whatever, you know?
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I understand. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Cool. So, Jasmine, talk to me when it comes to couples therapy. How
Me?
much time should some people take? Yeah. How much time should they take before they get it? Should they get it? Yeah.
Wait, could you repeat the last thing?
How much time it should take if they do get couples therapy? Should it take 1 month, 3 months, a year? If you agree with it.
How long should it take in general to fix their relationship, right? For the most part or something like that, right?
No, we're talking
For the
about
couples
couples
therapy?
therapy. Yeah, like how should do you believe in couples therapy? What is your opinion on that? And if someone does get couples therapy, how long do you think they should take to get it? Like, should they be together 3 months? Should they be together 6 months? Should they be together a year?
For the therapy class, right? To do the
Yeah.
therapy together, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so the first question was how long should they get the therapy, right?
So they get it right.
I think like anything, if they want to, I think they should. But if they don't want to, some for whatever reason, a person is not gonna do something they don't want. But I think um they should, like anybody, like I just think they should, because it could help. But people are gonna do what they want. But sometimes things with can work out when you don't get like certain help at all or from certain people, just things. So I'll, I forgot how to say it, but like it goes with this situation. So that's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. So
Mhm.
and if they do, like I think they should go as long as they want. Like if they know and being sincere to where they are feeling like, okay, we're good, like anything, we're okay. So I don't think we're gonna need it anymore. You just go for that month, 2, 3, or whatever, and then just continue on your relationship.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thank you for that, Jasmine. Appreciate it. Awesome. Cool. That's when it's Rocky. When it comes to couples therapy, should couples get couples therapy? How long should it take?
So for me, as a person who have my bachelor's of science in social work, I definitely say it's a-okay to get therapy. Everybody needs therapy. Stop sitting there telling me that you don't need a shrink and all this other stuff, because it's okay for us to have somebody talk to. I talk to somebody, and I have a bachelor's of science in social work. Social workers need social workers. We just need help in this work, period. So when shit hits the fan, it may just work for some people. It may not work for you, but it does work for some. For me, I would be open to it because I'm just an open-minded person. I do that. I open my mind to things. So if things were going a little sour, yes, I would suggest it to my partner. If my partner says or whatever, and we may get to a point where we just can't stand each other, and we just like, what's the point of it or whatever. I'm always up for therapy, especially when it comes to a relationship or anything, because it may help. You know what I mean? You never know unless you try. So
Absolutely. I agree. Okay. All right. Cool. Aaron, take us to the next metaphoric card. And remember, if you guys feel led to the topic, you guys can answer it.
This is the very last card of the night. And what's most important to you? Sex or intimacy?
Somebody take that. I'm not going first this
I'm
time.
about to take it in. Stop sipping your water like that. You better like getting some tea over there. So in my earlier time, sex, I still have a high sex drive because I'm in a relationship. I actually love the intimacy. You know what I mean? I mean, sometimes I just like to cuddle, we can chill, because sometimes when you really in love, what I mean, fucking versus making love. Sometimes when that mug know what they're doing, sometimes they drain you, and you don't want sex all the time because that drains you the older you get. Okay, let's get that out the way. So, but intimacy is really when you talking to somebody and you in their mindset, and then y'all just click and they say some deep stuff, and ooh, that just turned you on. You know what I mean? Just getting into that mind, beautiful way to think. You know what I mean? That this is not when y'all fighting and arguing and bust the windows out of cars. This real love. So I mean, you getting into your mind and you really feeling it. You know what I mean? It's just like, ooh, that's sexy what you said, baby. Damn, it hit different. Oh, okay.
So which one's more important, goddamn it?
So look, I'm just saying that intimacy is a good thing. I mean, if you like sex is good, but when
Which one's more important?
huh?
Which
Oh my
one is more important?
God, intimacy. That's intimacy at the end of the day. But go ahead.
All right. Thank you. I just had to get you to finish that. Got it. Chrissy, which is more important, sex or intimacy?
Intimacy. Even though I'm 50-50 for all, come on now. I'm not even 40 yet. I'll be 40 next year. But I'm still a young energetic woman, and I enjoy sex a whole lot. That's a part of intimacy, I think. Um, but intimacy is definitely more important, because when the sex is gone, when you can't do it anymore, then what's left? What are you gonna talk about? What are you gonna do together? Like, if you can't do that together, you're gonna have to accept that.
That part.
Especially if you're in a committed relationship, whether you're married or not.
Right. That's important now.
Yeah,
All right now. Come on, Chrissy.
Extremely important.
All right now. Thank you for being open and honest on the platform. We appreciate it. And Miss Jasmine, please tell me, which is more important, sex or intimacy?
Intimacy,
Okay. We got for the intimacies. Okay. Anything you want to add to that before I move on? Just intimacy. You're cool with that?
I could, but now leave it at that. Move on.
Okay. No worries. Got you. All right, cool. So last one, least is myself. And I'm going to agree with my co-panel here. And I'm going to say intimacy. The reason why I say that, because it's important to build a foundation on something. And intimacy is the foundation. As like what Chrissy was saying, if you basically don't build a foundation with something, great to be able to have the sex. You won't. What are you going to have when sex is not that great anymore? So you need to have some kind of foundation built. And I feel like intimacy is that foundation, because the sexual, sex will be good, it'll be bad, it'll be good. You'll have those moments up and down. But if we ain't building no foundation, when the sex is bad, guess what? Out the door, one of those ways. So that's why it's important. I say intimacy is important. You gotta have that. You gotta have intimacy. Sex gonna come the way you want it to. You'll be able to deal with the ups and downs of it all, but intimacy is important. So yes, that was our last topic, and that was the metaphor card is called Kiki. So thank you guys so much for that. And then closing, before we close out, we want to please let everybody know where to follow us and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna call on you guys, and then I'm gonna close it out with Verse TV. But make sure you guys, this is week 110. Week 110, baby girl, baby boy, baby friends, all y'all out there. Week 110, we out here doing it. So Jasmine, tell the people where to find you. They want to find out more information about you, or maybe connect with you. Let them know where to find you if you have Instagram or Facebook or anything like that.
YouTube is Just Being Jazzy, and Facebook is Jasmine Gary Galasper, and Instagram is Pretty Creole Girl on Instagram. That's where to find me. So it's just
awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. All right, Chrissy, our neighborhood Ohio handy lady. Let people know where to find you on that good stuff.
You can find me on Facebook by my government, Christine Shields, and on Instagram at Love1Chrissy, capital L, the number 1, capital C.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chrissy. Thank you for being here again and again. You part of the family now, for sure. So Rocky, talk to the people. I know where to find you, Brad.
Y'all know where to find me. I always told y'all, it's Rocky the Chicago author. But if you really wanted to find me, Rocky Beats on Instagram, Facebook, Rocky the Chicago author. You can find me on From My Mouth. We got about 3 episodes out there, so check me out on Google Podcast, Apple Spotify. We got some viewers, and I'm loving it. So hey, check it out, Rocky Roger D, and that's it.
Oh yeah, and of course, last but not least is myself, ladies and gentlemen, at Troy Weeks Music, WEEKES. You can find me everywhere. My band and I have a residency at the Groove downtown. We just played on last Saturday. We'll be there again on the 26th of June. So if you're in the building, in the town, June 26th at the Groove, and starting tomorrow, Tuesday, each and every Tuesday, I'll be hosting karaoke in the Bronx at Laywood's with my DJs. So come check us out. We're in New York City. And you can find us at Verse TV on everything.